tell you all this story about how I learned how to perform my own pelvic exam. And so I was with this group of women. First, we were educated. We were shown a PowerPoint of what the cervix looks like, because when you get a pelvic exam, they're looking for signs of maybe like cancer or different things like that, right? So they show us this PowerPoint. And they talk about, this is what the cervix looks like. This is what it may look like if it's possibly cancerous, if you have an infection. Like if you've given birth, it's going to look this way versus if you have not given birth, right? So it shows that. The space that we were in was like a clinic. So I'm thinking it's going to be like dividers up, you know, giving everybody their own privacy and all this kind of stuff, right? So they hand everybody their kit. They give everybody a plastic speculum. Okay, the speculum, if you don't know, the speculum is what they use to perform the exam, your OBGYN. They gave me a speculum, they gave me a small mirror, they gave me some lubricant. But we all like, yeah, this is gonna be great. I'm like, you know, I can't wait for them, you know, give me my stuff. I can go to my room and do my thing. They tell me what I do, right? They show you how to work the speculum, how to open it, all this kind of stuff. I think I have one, hold on. So I went to go get my speculum, and so this is the speculum, right? Some doctors have the metal version. When they go in, this is closed, right? And they go in and they use this opening to look in. They use this opening to do the swab when they want to do a pap smear. That's why they call it a smear, because they're gonna open this up and they take the long Q-tip and they smear the cervix. So they go inside and they smear through here with the long Q-tip. See those right there? They prop it open, and they prop that thing open into the vagina to spread, you know, the roof from the bottom so we can see right in there, right? They can smear it to see if there's anything cancerous or if you have any type of infection or anything like that. So they gave us these kits, and I'm like ready. I am ready to do my pelvic exam, because, you know, I'm like, I'm gonna be this awesome sex educator. Yes. I'm like, okay, where's my room? They start pulling out these long sheets of like construction paper. They tear it off, and it looks like it's long enough for like someone to sit on, right? So they tear it off and they give each person a piece of this construction paper. Like, yeah, it makes sense. Show me my room. So she gives us the paper, and then she says, so who's gonna be our first, who's gonna be the first brave soul to show us how to do this, right? So, you know, this one girl was like, yeah, I'll do it, right? Okay. So as she proceeds to take her pants off, I'm like, wait a minute. She takes the pants off, and they show us how to do a pelvic exam. They put the speculum in, they open it up, it's the mirror in front of her so she can see the reflection of her cervix, right? This is what's funny. There was probably like 8 black girls there, maybe I think 2 women of who identified as Latino, and then the rest were like white women. It was like, you know, 15 white women, right? As soon as she pulled out her pants and did her pelvic exam, I think we all realized that we were supposed to do the same thing. I think it was about 8 black girls. I'd have to say 5 of them left. They all literally just walked out. They were like, hell no, I'm out this. So it was me and 2 other black girls there. And I was like, oh shit. Okay. I used to be a stripper. Okay. Ain't no need of me being shy about the pussy now. All it took was you saying you gonna buy a tape dance and you was gonna see the motherland. You know what I mean? So I was like, I ain't no punk. So everybody in the room took their pants off. And everybody took their speculum. They put the lubricant on the speculum. And I saw my cervix. I had never seen my cervix before. That was right. Not too many women can say they've seen their own cervix. I'm trying to tell you. What was even more fascinating is that when I saw my cervix, I saw that my period had started. That was crazy. What happens is your period is coming from inside your uterus. You know that little hole in the cervix? Your period, the flow, your blood is coming out of that hole and through the vaginal canal, and then out of the vaginal canal onto your pad or whatever you use during your cycle. Mine had not dropped yet. Your period can have started but not show. I wasn't cramping or anything, had no idea, right? Because I wouldn't have showed up to do my own pelvic exam if I was on my period. Now, when I tell this story to people, of course the guys are always like, I bet that room was smelly and fishy. That's the problem with y'all. If you practice regular, just good old fashioned hygiene, your pussy doesn't, it's not to the point where it can fill up a room, like straight up. Like we were all in there was no aroma. That's my story of how I learned how to do my own pelvic exam. Yeah. Now I will say this, if you're into that kind of play, if I just wanted to take a look at someone else's cervix, I'm just saying,